Hi everyone, I'm A Lia, and I'm 32 years old. Right now, I don't have a steady job or a regular income. I live with my wife and our little daughter in a quiet rural village surrounded by the mountains and forests of Vietnam. Every morning when I wake up, I ask myself the same question. Will I be able to earn enough today to take care of my family? This is my real life, and I'm inviting you to experience this journey with us. This is my wife, V. She's 26 years old. Like me, she doesn't have a job right now. But what worries me most isn't our financial situation. It's her health. For a long time now, she's been living with symptoms that no one has been able to explain. She's tired almost every day, even after getting plenty of rest. We've visited different hospitals and seen several doctors, hoping to find an answer. But every test comes back the same. Everything looks normal. Yet deep down, we both know something isn't right. Over time, her eating habits have become very different from everyone else's. Day after day, she eats little more than boiled vegetables dipped in salt. That's often all she feels like eating. Some days, I wonder if we'll ever find out what's really causing all of this. This is part of our family's journey, and I want to share it with you, exactly as we're living it. And this is my daughter, Anne. She's 6 years old and has just started first grade, a very special milestone in her young life. Even though our family faces many challenges, seeing and smile gives me the strength to keep going every single day. More than anything, I hope she grows up healthy, enjoys going to school, and has the happy childhood every child deserves. Our daughter is the reason my wife and I never give up, no matter how difficult life gets. Today, I'll take you on a journey to explore the fields surrounding the village, where the locals still work daily, closely connected to the land and nature. This is upland rice, a special type of rice that's grown on dry land instead of flooded fields. Unlike the rice many people are familiar with, upland rice doesn't need to grow in standing water. It depends almost entirely on rainfall and the rich soil found in the hills and mountains. This is the traditional way many families in the remote highlands of Vietnam have farmed for generations. Every harvest represents months of hard work, patience, and hope. On this side, you can see the traditional rice fields that are grown in flooded water. This is the type of rice farming that many people around the world are familiar with, where farmers grow rice in fields filled with water to help the plants develop. This area is mainly known for coffee plantations and acacia trees grown for timber. The local people depend on these crops as an important source of income. The coffee fields provide a valuable harvest each year, while acacia forests are grown for wood and support many families in this region. This is a coffee tree. Unlike many other crops, it only gives us one harvest each year. For the farmers here, every coffee season is a very important time. They spend months taking care of the trees, waiting patiently for the coffee cherries to ripen. A single harvest carries the hope and hard work of an entire year. Every coffee bean represents the dedication of the farmers who depend on this land for their daily lives. This is a type of tree that is grown for timber. Unlike crops that can be harvested every year, these trees need at least 4 years before they are ready for the first harvest. The trees you are seeing here are only 1 year old. They still have a long journey ahead before they become mature enough to provide valuable wood. This is a pepper garden, a very common crop grown by many local farmers in the central highlands of Vietnam. Pepper plants are an important part of agriculture in this region. Many families grow pepper as a source of income and have spent years caring for these plants. This is a corn garden. Local farmers grow these corn plants mainly as food for their chickens. At the same time, they also grow pumpkin vines together with the corn. Seeing these crops growing side by side creates a beautiful and natural garden landscape. It may look simple, but this is a traditional way many rural families make the most of their land, growing different plants together to support their daily life. This is a modified vehicle used to transport acacia wood. Local people have taken old Rio trucks and Hovo trucks and rebuilt them into specialized vehicles for carrying timber. These homemade modifications are designed to handle heavy loads and help farmers transport wood from the forests to the collection areas. These chickens and ducks are raised freely in nature, without being kept in cages. They roam around the yard and the fields, searching for food and living in a natural environment. This is a common way of raising animals in many rural areas of Vietnam, where livestock can grow in a more traditional and natural way. This is a shop that specializes in repairing all types of motorcycles. In rural Vietnam, small grocery stores like this one can be found in many villages. They provide essential daily items such as food, drinks, household supplies, and many other things that local families need. For people living in the countryside, these small shops are an important part of everyday life, where neighbors can easily stop by and buy what they need. In my village, a simple haircut like this costs only about $1. Small local barbershops are a familiar part of rural life in Vietnam, where people can take care of their appearance at an affordable price, while also enjoying a friendly conversation with the neighbors. What you are seeing here is an area affected by a landslide that happened last year. The landslide caused serious damage and forced many local families to leave their homes and move to safer places. Every afternoon at around 5 p.m., many young people in the village gather here to play soccer and exercise together. This is a special time for them to relax after a long day of work, stay healthy, and spend time with friends and neighbors. This is the highway currently under construction, connecting Can Ho and Dak Lak. Can Ho is famous for Nha Trang, a beautiful coastal city known for its beaches and tourism. On the other side, Dak Lak is known for Buon Ma Thuot, a highland city surrounded by vast coffee plantations and many different types of crops. This new road will create an important connection between the coast and the Central Highlands, making travel and trade between these regions easier in the future. This is how local people raise pigs in this area. This pig is already 1 year old, but it is still quite small compared to pigs raised in modern farms. Here, many families use a more traditional way of raising livestock, allowing the pigs to grow naturally with the resources available in the countryside. This is a pineapple. It has a sweet and refreshing taste, and it is one of the fruits that provides income for many local people in this area. For farmers here, growing pineapples is not only about producing delicious fruit, but also about creating a livelihood from the land they work on every day.